I am Simran Verma, 17 BCE 0299, and my partner Angad Sharma, 17 BCE 2009. We have completed our top project, Pulse Rate. Pulse Rate is a music recommendation system that works on heartbeat detection by an Arduino. We recommend music to our users based on their mood, which we deduce by measuring their heart rate. The novelty of our idea is very closely related to the connection between music and mental health. Millions of people suffer from depression and thousands commit suicide because of depression. Our aim from the beginning of the project has been to provide relaxation via music. Our choice of application for music is Spotify because of its personalization and collaborative filtering. It also comes with a handy API that allows developers to work with its algorithm. Working of the project. The scripts in our project use Python libraries and Flask for the backend connection with Spotify Web API, whereas for the Arduino and Pulse sensor we use Node.js and Arduino IDE for implementation. A demo for the implementation will be given at the end of this presentation. A Pulse sensor is interfaced with an Arduino to detect the heartbeat of people. An important survey showed that people of different age groups demonstrate different heart rates. This had to be kept in mind while mapping heartbeat to music.
Showcasing you the Pulse Rate project which we have made for our TARP project. So let us take a look at the code. So there are two types of code here. First is our Node.js and second is our Python code. So the difference is that the Python code is responsible for creating the Flask server which listens to the request, and the Node.js server is responsible for authenticating us. Now for our thing to work, we are using the Spotify API, so we need to create a new app in our developer dashboard in Spotify. I have already created a Pulse Rate app. Now if we open it, we'll be greeted with a client ID and client secret, both of which are required for us to run our application. Now let us see how we can run our application. So to run the Node.js code, first we need to install the dependencies. For doing that, we can do npm install. And for running the Python code, we need to create a virtual env. So for doing that, I can do python 3 -m, this virtual env command. And since I already have a virtual env, I'll just source into it. And I'm in the Python virtual env right now. Now let me just install all of the requirements. For doing that, I'll do pip install -r requirements.txt, and I have the requirements downloaded with me right now. Now for running it, the first thing that we need to do is we have a user-data.pickle file. Now let us take a look at our playlist maker. What this does is that this authenticates us using our client ID and client secret, and then this fetches our playlist, our songs and everything into a user-data.pickle file, which is a binary file. Now subsequently, when we run the Python Flask server, then that server picks up this pickle file and listens to requests and plays songs accordingly. Now let us run this file and see what happens. So let's do python playlistmaker.py, and it's gonna take some time because I have a lot of songs with me. Now I want to take this time to explain to you how Spotify works. So Spotify has one account, and with that account we have multiple devices linked, and each device is recognized by a GUID. So my phone might be a different device than my laptop, and in this video we're going to be running our song in my phone. So let's see how we can do that. So it is receiving all of the music and it's pickling all of it into a user-data.pickle file. In the meantime, let's take a look at our python auth flask.py. It takes the user-data.pickle file in a read binary mode and it starts listening on a server. Now in addition to this, we have a third code, and what that does is that detects heart rate, and on the basis of the heart rate, it tries to take a sample set of 10 readings and stabilize a normal reading for a heart rate, and on the basis of that, it starts the song. Now we got a playlist over here. Let me go to user-data.pickle, and you can see it's a binary file. We can't read it through our normal editor. Now let us run our server. So for doing that, let me source into the VNV and let me do python auth-flask.py, and it started without any errors. It's waiting on me. Now to run the code, I'll do node sync.js, and let's see. Every second it reads a pulse, and it stores it, and from a sample set of 10 pulses it determines a stable pulse, as it is going to do shortly, and it's going to play a song on the basis of that. So let me cancel it out. And what this is doing is, this is my device ID of my phone. It detected a 72 beats per minute of pulse, and you can hear the song playing in my phone right now. It started the song on the basis of my pulse. Let me just pause that song and keep it aside. So yeah, so the thing is that it will keep on running, and after 10 more pulses it will detect another stable heart rate and play another song. So if we don't want another song to run, then it says control plus C to exit pulse rate, and we can do that. So let me just cancel out of here. This is how the project works, and the benefit of this project is that firstly, we are using the Spotify's recommendation engine. Secondly, we can be sure that on the basis of the heart rate of the particular person, the mood of the particular person, the appropriate song will be played, because the songs are fetched from the user's own playlists. So everything here is personalized. If I like to listen to emotional music while I'm down, and if someone else listens to hard metal music when they're down, it can cater to both of those needs, because again, we are fetching all of the data from the user's own repository. So this is how it works. Thank you.